Imagine if our sun wasn't dying because of age, but because it was slowly being eaten by microscopic organisms. That's the wild premise of this movie adaptation based on the novel by Andy Weir, the author behind The Martian. Directors Phil Lord and Christopher Miller bring this interstellar adventure to the big screen, with Ryan Gosling as the lead. And as always, this isn't just a space movie. This is a story about science, sacrifice, and human hope when everything seems impossible. Hey everyone, welcome back to Sci-Fi Junkies.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter.
We follow Ryland Grace, who wakes up alone on a spaceship with no memory of who he is. His two crewmates are already dead. Slowly, his memory starts coming back. He realizes he's a scientist, sent on a one-way mission to save humanity from a sun-eating organism called astrophage. His destination, the Tau Ceti star system. But here's the twist. He's not alone out there. There's another ship, and it doesn't belong to humans. 1. Theme and message. On the surface, this is a movie about science and survival. But underneath, it's about trust, sacrifice, and connection across species, especially the relationship between Grace and an alien named Rocky. One thing that stood out to me personally is the AI on the ship, Mary. It feels very cold, not like modern conversational AI. It responds based on protocol, not like a natural two-way conversation. And maybe that's intentional, to show a purely utilitarian AI, not a social one. Another thing that really made me think. This mission is truly one way. There's no plan to come back. They selected the best scientists, engineers, and pilots, and sent them on a mission where survival isn't guaranteed. So the question is this pure scientific curiosity? Or is it desperation, because Earth is heading toward disaster? At that point, it's not just about science anymore. It's about ethics and the kind of risks humanity is willing to take to survive. 2. Visual style and cinematography. Visually, this movie feels much more cinematic compared to the minimalistic design described in the book. The Hail Mary ship features artificial gravity created by rotating sections, making the environment feel dynamic instead of just a cramped capsule. One of the most interesting parts is the simulation room, a space surrounded by screens on all sides. When Grace shows Earth to Rocky, that moment feels both emotional and highly technological. Honestly, the design reminded me of the simulation room in the movie Mercy. Both share a similar concept: immersive digital environments built for complex simulations. And of course, one of the biggest highlights is Rocky himself, an alien that feels truly foreign, yet expressive through movement and sound. 3. Production process. Now this is where things get really interesting. This movie doesn't rely entirely on CGI like most modern sci-fi movies. For Rocky, they actually used puppetry and animatronics, not full CGI. So when Ryan Gosling performs, he's interacting with something physically present on set, not just a tennis ball or green screen. This makes a huge difference in building real on-screen chemistry. In fact, the production team avoided green screens as much as possible. The interior of the Hail Mary ship was built as a full practical set, not just a digital environment. Visual effects were mainly used for removing wires and rigging, replacing ceilings, and extending the environment digitally. For space scenes, they used a hybrid approach. Actors were filmed with controlled lighting or dark backgrounds. Then space environments were added digitally by studios like Industrial Light and Magic and Framestore. Technically, the movie was shot using high-end cameras like the ARRI Alexa 65, often used for IMAX-scale productions. This allows extremely high resolution and flexible framing for large screens. Another cool detail is Rocky's voice. The sound design team created his language, using a mix of animal sounds, like whales, frogs, and birds, then modify them into something that feels alive, yet completely alien. And here's something people might not notice. Since most of this movie focuses on a single human character in a confined space, The entire production heavily depends on solo acting, precise timing with a non-human character, and maintaining emotional consistency without a traditional co-star. 4. Differences. Novel versus movie. 1. Amnesia. In the movie, Grace's amnesia is caused by coma side effects. In the novel, it's much darker. Eva Stratt intentionally erased his memory because he refused the mission. 2. Coma gene. In the book, only people with a specific gene can survive long-term coma. This detail is removed in the movie. 3. Storytelling style. The novel uses a lot of inner monologue, while the movie replaces it with video logs similar to The Martian. 4. The ending. In the novel, confirmation comes from Arid. In the movie, the ending is more emotional, shown through a final recording from Earth. 5. Facts and theories. First, in the book, Rocky's language is pure music that Grace learns directly. The movie adds a human-like translator for accessibility.
Grace have mate? Question?
No.
Second, the Meeburger scene in the novel is pretty disturbing. Grace survives by eating cloned muscle tissue from his own cells. Third, Earth takes extreme measures in the book, including nuclear detonations in Antarctica, to slow the crisis. Interesting theory. Could alien materials like xenonite trigger a new technological era for humanity after the astrophage crisis? This movie uses a back-and-forth timeline. We jump between present-day events in space and past events on Earth. For some viewers, this might feel a bit confusing at first. But honestly, that's part of the experience. We piece the story together little by little, just like Grace slowly remembering who he is. Project Hail Mary is more than just a survival story in space. It's about human curiosity, cross-species friendship, and what we're willing to sacrifice for hope. If you've watched the movie or read the book, I'm curious, which version do you prefer? The more technical novel or the more emotional movie adaptation? If you enjoy sci-fi breakdowns like this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future content. Thanks for watching until the end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!